Alright, welcome back guys. Looks like we're up to part 10, and here we're going to put in this mount and hopefully get this all sort of roughly aligned to where we want to put it. We should tidy up a few of these objects we've got up here. This cube, cylinder, cube, they all form that box there. If you hit Alt G, that will group all those into a null object. We can then rename that to something useful like footbox or something, and we'll make that a child object of the foot. So when we drag the foot round, that'll move with it. And let's have a look at creating this mount. If we flick to the reference image, yeah, I'm not sure if it's rounded or what it's got up in there. You assume that would bolt straight through, so I'm thinking it's probably a rectangle straight up there, which is nice, easy to make. We'll just make a cube up here and extrude that down, and we'll work out some way of getting that shape there. Right, let's kick on to this and see how we go. So as I said, we'll start with a cube. We can always tidy this up later if it doesn't look very pretty. What size are we working at there? That's far too big, so we'll change it to oops, undo that. It's middle of the night again, so I'm not concentrating. 100. That looks about right there. That size there. I probably wanted a bit shorter than that. So we'll change the Z size to about 150. That looks okay. It's not the prettiest looking thing. It is going to have this sort of clamp over the top and mounting up, which will hide most of this. If it still looks bad, we can come through and change what we've got here. We'll just make this editable, and want to select this bottom polygon, and we'll extrude that down. Now I've got no idea what the actual inside part here looks like. If you want to go out and hunt images to find out what's in there, you can. To me it looks like that would be all one solid block. It would rotate around this point here. Yeah, so we'll name this to mount, and we'll take our foot and make that a child of the mount. And what we'll do is we'll turn on everything else. We'll get this roughly into position. Now, if my maths are alright, don't do that. We want to move the whole image, not just that one polygon we've still got selected. Yes, our foot's looking about the right size, so that'll work well. And we want to bring this up. We'll just place it here roughly for the moment. Should go about there. That little box we've got looks like it should sit under that insert bit of the cylinder, and the top of our foot should line up about with the base of the body there. We can be more exact about that once we've got a mount here to actually mount all this on. So if we spin it around, our little holder for this stage is going to want to be about that long there. The easiest way we're going to create that, it looks like it's another sort of half circle joint there, much like the shoulder. So we'll create a circle about the right size, and we'll see what we need to do. So objects, primitive cylinder. Bring it up so you can see what we're doing. He's on the wrong axis. We want him on the x-axis. Let's jump into the left-hand view, and we're going to delete those top polygons this time. So let's go into there. Really want to set the size first, so we will have to drag him down and bring him to the front. And about to there. We can see his radius is far too small at the moment. We haven't sized this part here up yet. We've been waiting to get this in, we've been waiting to get that in to get this in, so this is the part that's keeping us back from everything. We'll try about, our joint over the top was around about 200, so if we set this to about 150, that's going to look okay, I think. So we'll get rid of the top half of this. So switch into a left view if you're working on the left side. If you're on the right hand side, switch to the right view, obviously. We'll make this editable. We don't need to change the rotation segments. This part's not crucial to look really rounded. And we want to delete those points there. And camera perspective view so we can see what we're doing. If we drag it over till it's in about the right position, we have to select there. We are going to move these arms in a bit so they're right and close to the body. We'll do that later. I just make them out a bit so we've got a bit of room to work with and we can see where everything's going to fit in. And so here we are. We need to make a couple of cuts across this shape here to get the right sort of look for it. We'll need to take out these, what will be the middle polygons, and let's get to that there. Jump into the front view. Come down until we get to the right place. We can turn off our mount for the moment so we can see what we're working on. And we just want to make a couple of cuts across there and then we'll set up our points. So grab your knife tool and we want to be on a plane. We want the YZ, I think it is. We want to go straight across here. Just chop, and we'll size those points in the next tutorial. About out of time here, so I'll see you in the next one.